Okay. This is the seventh blog I think I'm doing, and this one is going to be on our trip to the Stasi Prison that we went to just a few days ago. Um, Obviously, I'm not doing the video there. I'm doing it in front of the Jewish Memorial. Um, but the Stasi is a part of German history that I really didn't know too much about coming into the program. I don't know too much of German history other than the Berlin Wall past 1945, and I think this course has helped me learn a lot more about that side of East Germany and how it was really like. Instead of just saying that there's a Berlin Wall and then it came down, I'm getting to learn the particulars of of East and West Germany. So so the Stasi prison was it wasn't like other prisons I've been to. I've been to like Alcatraz, and those are like actual prisons. The Stasi prison was hidden in a neighborhood controlled by by the Stasi, and so no one knew about it even after they occupied the Stasi headquarters. It was still not known that there was a prison there, and hearing about how they took people and what they did, they went out of their way to mess with people psychologically. That's like storing people in these little vans disguised as delivery trucks so that no one would know that they're being taken away, and they could be taken away at the blink of an eye. And the little things like the bright lights when you come out of the vans, and the floor is not making any noise, and the little pictures or whatever that you feel that you could connect to when you're being interviewed. Those are examples of how well they were able to manipulate people into feeling lonely and into feeling helpless. And it wasn't like brutal conditions in the prison, but there are a lot of mental tortures that they've laid on people. And the Stasis sound like just a more efficient Nazis. Obviously, they didn't do any of the atrocities that the Nazis did, but they learned a lot from what the Nazis did wrong and how to control population. And learning about how they went about secretly keeping tabs on their population is a lot like the NSA now, that we're finding out that they are keeping tabs on us and have access to our cameras on our laptops and our phones, and how they keep our history, and they know so much about us through the internet. I also think that it's important that they're commemorating these Stasi museums, and that they have actual inmates that stayed at the prison give tours. We didn't have an inmate give our tour, but we were still able to hear stories from other inmates from him. And I think that it's still part of the German culture to not get rid of these buildings, but use them to teach lessons about how the government can be bad if given too much power. The same that could be said with keeping the Sachsenhausen open and keeping the Stasi prison open. That they're using the bad and trying to make them into good, and trying to teach lessons and bring what was done to light.